Hey everybody, Max here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, and today I have a 1998 Porsche Carrera 4S. Last of the air-cooled reverse works, and we are styling in this silver on black. One owner, has 71,166 miles since I last drove it. And Shep's joining us. We're going to be chatting a little bit about this. Just going to give you a walk around and take you through some functions on it.
So the 4S, giving the 4 being the all-wheel drive, correct, Max?
Yep, all-wheel drive.
And the S is the performance package.
So this is the turbo wide body without the turbo. So on just a normal 4, you wouldn't get the wide body. This being the sport model, you get those big old hips.
So one of the most desirable body styles out there by Porsche is the wide body, and this, as Max has already said, is the last of the air-cooled. So last of an era, and functionality, people love them. And there's, really what you have here is a modern classic. The air cools will continue to go up in value, but yet you have all the modern conveniences.
And that's my favorite part about these, because I love the driving characteristics of the old original Porsches, but I would like to have an airbag, and that's just a personal preference, and this is the car that will do that.
Power windows, power seat.
And this is the optional seat with the colored backing, and it's kind of got this gunmetal metal flake in there. It's a cool little detail.
So it's a one owner. That really shows in the body. It's an accident-free vehicle. It's gorgeous, well kept. You got the turbo twist wheels. The interior, even though this does have 70,000 miles on it, the seats are gorgeous. They're not hammered up. The steering wheel is not all chewed up. The gauges are bright. Those are the classic gauges. They didn't change those a whole lot from 72.
I love the dashboards on these cars. And then the next generation, the 996, went to a very different front dash styling. And I really enjoy this one. And then service history on this car is pretty good. And then it also checked out at an actual Porsche dealership.
Yeah, so this was just a week ago. He took it in, and we probably should have brought those papers out, but that's something that we can fax on or scan in. But basically, it just went through with a full Porsche. Basically, is going through a certification process. So this is not certified, but they went through it. Picked up 4 red lights and a couple cautions, and he addressed everything but tires. And we can take a closer look at tires. But that total bill was over $4,500 to get this thing up to snuff. So they did find a rear main leak, which was addressed. Clutch was replaced. The clutch was a red light issue they had. The tires came up as a caution. They're 3 millimeters away from the wear bars. That looks like, to me, depends on how you drive, but a good 15,000 miles. So if you want to put new tires, go for it. But we would certainly deem those as very safe. Even wear all the way around too on the tires.
Yep.
Which on an all-wheel drive is super important. But it's nice that they're actually lower tires versus brand new, because you can see how the vehicle's been tracking, how it's been broken in. So when we're 50% through the tires, you're going to know a little bit more about the car than just brand new.
I've seen this car since it was new around town, and I've always had my eye on it, and it's kind of fun to have it here. What I really like about it is it has that turbo styling, but without the flamboyancies of the whale tail and everything. It's just a very eye-catching if you know what you're looking at.
So original color, never painted. You get the battery under here. So well sorted bonnet. One thing you just did note, rock chip.
Yep.
And we'll shut the hood here. And so, you know, from a distance you can't see anything, but if you're coming in from out of town, you know, you do have, we don't use salt on our roads up here, so you do end up with more gravel than other places. So you have some really faint chips here and there, but certainly not peppered. As far as scratches or heavy scratches, any dings or dents, the door, I mean, shuts like you can see, you know, you can hear and feel like it's never been damaged. All the gaps are right. Little tiny scratch right there. You have a little couple little tiny scratches here, but that's on the factory clear bra they put on, you know, because with a wide body you are going to get rocks from the front tires. So those are actually not in the paint. But the rear lenses are original, clear, there's no water moisture in there.
Very clean.
The rear spoiler does come up either manually, you know, with a button inside, or once you reach 70 miles an hour. So you do have, you know, that spoiler option for you as well. Should we check out
yeah, let's
some
do it.
lights and brights and make sure everything is functioning as it should?
Lights are on. Parking lights. Great, great. Turn signal, all looking good up front. Wipers are functioning. And we'll take a look at the rear. Great. And reverse lights. And reverse does work. Let's take it for a ride. That was the sound of the sunroof opening and closing.
We got a couple more minutes before the rain comes. But you've got air conditioning, nice, comfortable, very supportive sport leather seats, AC, heat, all the gauges work.
It's a fun car, isn't it?
It really is. So that's what's so impressive about this car is we were just taking a video of our 1972 911, and that thing absolutely gets with it, but it is, you know, all driver input. And this thing, you can just put your foot down and you just can feel the, you know, just the modern suspension and the technology kind of helping you out, so you can really get after this car. But very easy shifting, so much easier than the 72. It just falls right into gear, and it is a 6-speed as well. So comfortable cockpit, and these seats do just absolutely grab you.
They are nice.
I'd love to take this up to the mountains and give it a run.
Me too.
So it's nice that this one has just been through the Porsche dealership in Boise as discussed. We're happy to mail that report on, but you know, you can really buy this with confidence, knowing that all the issues that it had is, you know, everything from just even a trunk strut to something as expensive as a clutch. Anything that was noted was taken care of and brought back up to snuff.
Alright guys, you can give us a call, 208-721-1973. You can answer any questions or just have a chat about it. And until then, we'll see you on the next video.